So let me share it with you.
Okay.
The 7 straight double-doubles. No other rookie in WNBA history has done that. So let us get your initial reactions to making history here today.
Man, I'm just happy we finally won. And at home, it's super exciting, obviously, for myself. And I try to give myself some grace and tell myself I'm doing a good job, but I have so much more to grow. And I'm just excited to be in this league and just excited to win some more.
What happens when one of the brightest rising stars in women's basketball is suddenly accused of something that could destroy her entire career? Today, we're diving into the shocking controversy surrounding Angel Reese, the WNBA's breakout rookie, and why Stephen A. Smith has publicly confronted her after rumors of a potential league ban for steroid use. This is one of the biggest scandals in WNBA history, and you won't believe how deep this story goes.
Now look, let's get to the WNBA, where Chicago Sky rookie forward Angel Reese was ejected from the game last night against the New York Liberty after drawing consecutive technical fouls. The ejection happened after Reese was called for her 5th foul and was, quote, disrespectfully addressing, end quote, official Charles Watson. Angel Reese is a rising star in the WNBA, drafted 7th overall by the Sky 2 months ago. On Monday, Reese addressed the media following that controversial technical foul on her teammate, Kennedy Carter, who shoved Caitlin Clark.
Before the controversy, Angel Reese was rewriting WNBA history. Drafted 7th overall by the Chicago Sky, she made headlines for 7 straight double-doubles, something no other rookie had ever done. Her charisma, confidence, and fiery playstyle turned her into one of the league's fastest-growing stars.
When I think about it, it's a neck-and-neck race. It's not a foregone conclusion. The fact that Angel Reese is in the mix is a beautiful, beautiful thing with all the notoriety that's been thrown in the direction, Eminem, for Caitlin Clark. But that's where I want to go with this. This is the biggest thing that we have to applaud about Angel Reese. She goes out in the midst of all of this pub and notoriety being thrown in the direction of a Caitlin Clark. And everybody is talking about, yeah, but it's Caitlin Clark and everybody else. Well, Angel Reese said, nah, it ain't Caitlin Clark and everybody else. It's me too. And then showed up on national television, showed up last night, and down 15, having already lost 2 games to Caitlin Clark already this year, brings her team back, puts it on her shoulders.
But then things changed. Reese's name started appearing in headlines for all the wrong reasons. Technical fouls, emotional outbursts, and finally whispers of something darker. Allegations of steroid use. For a player known as the Bayou Barbie, this was unthinkable. Fans and critics alike began asking, was Reese's dominance too good to be true?
But the emotions is not something I've seen from you yet. So can you just describe the reason for the tears? And
well, we won today. We won today, but they just told me I'm an all-star. And I mean, I'm just so happy. I know the work I put in. Coming into this league, so many people doubted me and didn't think my game would translate and I wouldn't be the player that I was in college or better or would be worse and wouldn't be where I am right now. But I trusted the process and I believed, and I'm thankful that I dropped to 7 and was able to come to Chicago, and it's just a blessing. I can't thank my teammates and my coaches enough for just believing in me and trusting me, and I know all of them are going to come to Phoenix and support me, so I'm really happy right now.
And when sports' loudest voice, Stephen A. Smith, speaks up, the world listens. Smith, never shy to confront controversy, addressed the allegations head-on. He didn't confirm or deny the rumors, but pointed out that the league cannot afford to lose one of its brightest young stars to scandal.
I've been super supportive since I got here. Being able to come to a big city like Chicago and leaving Baton Rouge was hard for me, but being welcomed by Chicago and all the amazing things here has been amazing. Being able to see our ticket sales going up, being able to see the jersey sellouts, and so many people reaching out and loving women's basketball. And that's all I'm about, being able to grow the game and being able to come here and make an impact is something I'm looking forward to.
Has anything surprised you about Chicago, like the city, the culture?
I just got here yesterday, so I haven't really been able to go out just yet. But I'm sure I'll enjoy more experiences by the way.
Angel,
You
it's
know?
been such a quick turnaround, obviously, from
Yeah.
the tournament to the draft to here. Just what have those weeks looked like for you, and do you feel like the emotions have settled at all?
No, I feel like I've been honestly on go, but it's a blessing. Being able to balance school and also being able to be here, making a quick turnaround and moving from the draft. It's been crazy, and I really haven't been able to take a deep breath about it, but I'm ready.
Let's talk about the allegations. Reports began circulating that Reese had failed a league-administered drug test. While official confirmation has yet to be released, multiple anonymous sources suggest the WNBA is investigating. If true, Reese could face a suspension or even a lifetime ban.
Get back and think about everything that's going on since you got
No.
here.
My coach asked me today, did you celebrate your double stick? And I was like, I don't have time to celebrate. Like, I don't have time to sit there and just celebrate. As you kind of saw my reaction when they told me I was rookie of the month. I'm like, I don't have time to celebrate. I got a game today. So I just live my life. I mean, as I just go day by day and just try to just be thankful and just know that this opportunity doesn't come often.
Hey, Angel, shot million rolling out. 17, 18 rebounds tonight. What was going so well for
Really?
the boards?
Okay.
19.
Oh, okay. And it wasn't all offensive like you said.
Oh.
Okay. I'm just happy being able to help impact the team in a way that they need. I know defensively that's something that I've been trying to work on and continue to work on. Being able to have to guard the legend Tina Charles any given night, and I'm just being able to learn from her as I'm just guarding her.
Through it all, Reese has insisted she's focused on her game. In emotional press conferences, she's talked about the criticism, the hate, and the pressure of being in the spotlight. But so far, she hasn't directly addressed the steroid allegations.
Hi, Shara Taylor, New York Beacon. What message do you have for those high school girls in Baltimore who are looking up to you?
Just be you. A lot of people may just tell you that you can't do certain things, and you're gonna get more yeses than nos. And I had to realize that just being able to be authentic, and people love me because who I am. I have those tough conversations. I say things that a lot of people are scared to say, and take that scary step. I took a scary step of faith going to LSU, not knowing what could happen, and look how my life has completely changed. So being able to just believe in yourself, trusting yourself, and have an amazing team behind me is great.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Can you talk a little bit about that emotion going from the last few months to having your name called a few moments ago?
I mean, I didn't know what I was gonna do. I mean, obviously coming back would have been amazing for me, but I wanted more for myself. I wanted to start over. I feel like I had been in a high since the national championship, and I want to hit rock bottom. I want to be a rookie again.
This isn't just about Angel Reese. It's about the future of women's basketball. Steroid scandals have rocked men's sports for decades, from baseball to football. But in the WNBA, where the league is still building credibility and fan trust, a case like this could be devastating.
I'ma take it to that team, I'ma beat them, and I'ma show you I'm just as worthy. That's how you do it. She did exactly that yesterday afternoon, and now we're sitting up here talking about her as a Rookie of the Year candidate, and damn it, if you got her as your favorite, I don't even mind.
And that's where Stephen A. Smith drew the line. In a segment that quickly went viral, Smith directly addressed Reese, warning that if the allegations are true, her legacy could vanish before it ever truly began.
Then the second assistant stepped up and threw it back in her face. Now you got half the basketball world saying, well, you know what? That's not the classiest thing to do.
Yeah.
That's not the way.
It was the exact same thing.
It was the exact same thing. Now you can make an argument that if they're doing excessive celebration in her face after the game is over, all right, then you can make that argument. But you had people complaining about it when she was doing it during the game. Wait a minute. LSU told you before the game.
Yeah.
But we didn't like how she was acting towards South Carolina. She ain't gonna do that against us. Correct me if I'm wrong, Janae. This is exactly what they were saying. Going into the game, they let the basketball world know, y'all think that this is going to be some storybook ending for her. Y'all must have got it twisted. We coming, and we gonna get at her. They told you before the game, then they got in the game, got all up in her in Iowa, was up by 17 at the half, and you're waving, you're doing the Cena. Well, I ain't here.
So what happens now? If the WNBA confirms the allegations, Reese could be suspended, fined, or even banned. But if she clears her name, she may come back stronger than ever, proving that no scandal can silence her greatness. Either way, this moment will define her career and maybe even the future of the WNBA.
I don't really get to stand up for myself. I mean, I have great teammates. I have a great support system. I got my hometown. I got my family that stands up for me. I don't really get to speak out on things just because I just try to ignore, and I just try to stand strong. Like, I've been through so much. I've seen so much. I've been attacked so many times. Death threats. I've been sexualized. I've been threatened. I've been so many things, and I've stood strong every single time. And I just try to stand strong for my teammates because I don't want them to see me down and like not be there for them. So I just want to always just know, like, I'm still human. Like,
one thing is certain, Angel Reese is at a crossroads. Will she become the WNBA's biggest cautionary tale or its ultimate redemption story? Only time will tell, but the basketball world is watching closely.
And I think with that grabbing you on the spotlight,
thanks.
I'm curious, what's your how do you define leadership? How do you define your style of leadership? And how do you feel like that impacts your team?
I think I'm just very competitive, and I have a winner mentality. Being able to go in practice and want to win every drill, want to do everything at perfection. I'm kind of perfectionist, so I want to do everything at a high level and not really take any time off because you don't get these opportunities. Like she said, there's not many spots on the team. There's not many places to go. So just being able to be here and embrace this moment and not take it for granted is what is important for me right now.
Just kind of looking at your skill on the court. I think a lot of your attention comes from what you can do on the defensive side with your versatility. I think underrated is the skill that you have on offense. Can you just kind of speak to, like, skill-wise, where you are with your handle?
Breaking news out of the WNBA, Angel Reese, one of the league's brightest stars, has reportedly been banned for steroid use. And tonight, ESPN's Stephen A. Smith is not holding back. What does this mean for Reese's career, her rivalry with Caitlin Clark, and the future of women's basketball? Stay tuned, because the truth behind this controversy is more complicated than you think.
What are your goals and the team's goals for the second half of the season?
To make it to the playoffs. We're not satisfied where we are. I think we're 7 or 8 right now. So just to make sure we lock that spot. And we just want to continue to grow. We don't want to settle for trying to make it in at the last or having to win a game at the end to get us in there. We want to be able to have a cushion to be able to go into the playoffs. So I came to Chicago to win. I came to Chicago to get to the playoffs to bring championships home, and that's what I'm going to do.
Fill in the blank on this one. The Chicago Sky will make a deep playoff push if
we play together.